From 41 NBC Sports, it's time for Friday Night Football scores and highlights. You're in the end zone. Brought to you in part by Macon and Robbins Bedroom and Mattress, Dublin Chevy Nissan, and Raphael Tire Master. With Bill Shanks, Tucker Sargent, and Shaaz Peerani.
High school football is everything.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the End Zone. I'm Bill Shanks from the Superstations. On the eve of the world's largest outdoor cocktail party, we've got our own little shindig here for the next 25 minutes with some great high school football action. We're a week away from the end of the regular season, so just about every game tonight meant something. Shaaz will have our game of the week later with Jones County at Warner Robbins for the region championship. Let's kick it off with some private school action. FPD at Tattnall. The Vikings gave powerhouse John Millage all they could handle last week, losing by only 5. Tattnall was off last week, but they hope to keep their region record perfect, hosting the Vikings tonight in North Macon. Here we go for some highlights at Jack Baines Field for the action on this game, and a little trickery to start the game here by FPD as they would try for an onside kick, but it didn't work, so Tattnall would get it near midfield and go to work. Antone Johnson would go to work. 50, 45, 40, well, nope, 30, 25, 20. Is he going to score? Yes, he will. 7-0 after the PAT. FPD's turn now. Handoff, Hayden Alds. He finds an open gap. Look at that move right there. How about that? Touchdown for the Vikings. PAT made it 7-7. Now, and Frank, don't get in our shot. Please, ratings, come on. Tattnall struggled a bit on offense. The Vikings took it back over. Jakari Williams again, but nope, the ball comes loose. Tattnall would recover. Big play there. Now on to the second quarter, and the Trojans would put it in Antone Johnson's hands yet again, and he's in there for the score. Takes it to the end zone. The extra point would be blocked. So Tattnall was up 13-7. Could that be big? The Vikings weren't done though. A couple of drives later, Williams going to keep it himself and run. Can he get in there? Yes, he got in there. PAT would give the Vikings the lead 14-13, and they would hold on to win a wild one there. 29-26 the final. The Vikings and the Trojans are now both 2-1 in District 6 of the GIAA. Let's check on those other Trojans. John Millage was at Mount DeSales tonight. Here we go for the highlights of this game. John Millage starts the ball off and wastes no time. Jalen Butts, touchdown. Get ready, because here they come. That was 7-0 after Mount DeSales turns it over. Javion Butts, touchdown. PAT good, 14-0 the score. Mount DeSales now near the end of the first quarter. Xavion DeShazier throws the ball. John Millage tips it, and it's intercepted. Isaiah Womble gets inside the 30. John Millage will get it again. Beginning of the second quarter, another touchdown. Javion Butts, touchdown. 21-0. John Millage gets the ball back. Colt McMichael, Jalen Butts, touchdown. 28-0. Nothing but John Millage tonight, and we're not sure exactly what happened here, but you know what? It's Javion Butts, and he's going on for 62 yards, and he's going on for his third touchdown of the night. PAT good, 35-0. John Millage. Mount DeSales now, after fighting to get in the end zone, comes up on fourth down. They would get 3 points to make it 35-3, but hold on now. Second quarter not over. Jalen Butts gets the ball, and he scores. Third touchdown of the night for him. It was 42-3 at half. Final score 49-17 John Millage. Win number 59 in a row for JT Wall and the Trojans. They'll host Tattnall next Friday night for our game of the week. Up next, big games in Houston County and in Milledgeville. Stay with us. More of the End Zone coming up right after this.
Tonight, we lift up and celebrate Flint Energy's Power Lineman of the Week, Jim Wright, and high school football lineman Kristen Kreitzer of Rutland High School. Both linemen working to bring power and passion to everything they do, on and off the field. 41 NBC Lineman of the Week is powered by Flint Energies. It's time for more Friday Night Football scores and highlights. You're in the End Zone. Brought to you in part by Macon and Robbins Bedroom and Mattress, Dublin Chevy Nissan, and Raphael Tire Master. With Bill Shanks, Tucker Sargent, and Shaaz Peerani.
High school football is everything.
Northside and Veterans were hoping to stay in the playoff picture in Region 1 and 6A. Both teams were going for the last seed in the region. Both teams were 3-5 coming in, but the Eagles did have a 1-2 record in the region, while the Warhawks were hoping to stay alive coming in at 0-3 after losing to Tift County last week. Here we go for the highlights now at Freedom Field for the action. And Northside and Veterans. Here we go now. Eagles will start off near midfield late in the first quarter. Jaden Wright launches the ball toward the end zone. It's going to look like an interception, but no, it was caught by Briston Blazingame. Nice play there. Now in the red zone, and Davion Lattimore takes the quarterback draw up the middle for the touchdown for the Eagles. Nice play there. Out of the gate, they try for two. Eagles, Caron Milton. He got it. 8-0. Eagles are up. Now, early in the second quarter, Eagles again. Wright hands the ball to Jarris Coney, who rushes for about 30 yards. Nice play there, avoids the tackle and gets it for the score. Extra point would be good, 15-0. All right, later in the game, quick pass, Caron Milton again. Gets closer, 20-15, down around the 11. Next play, Wright drops back and puts it in the end zone. And guess who? Milton again. Spectacular catch right outside the goal line. On the verge of another touchdown now. Ball snapped and fumbled. The Warhawks defense recovers. And boy, that's what closed out the half, but this was all Northside. The Eagles win it 29-0. They're now 2-2 in the region. They'll play at Thomas County Central to end the regular season next Friday night. Another big game now in Milledgeville. Baldwin hosted Westside in Region 2 in Quad A. Here come the Braves and here come the Seminoles. First quarter, Westside. Jesse Bell runs it all the way to the 1 yard line, sets up the touchdown right here. Very next play, Kadifus Iverson, touchdown. 6 points for the Seminoles. PAT made it 7-zip. Few plays later now, Westside recovers a fumble. They punt it away to Baldwin, and it's a fumble. And Amarion Starling recovers it and runs it in the end zone, but they called it back on a penalty. But the Seminoles maintain possession. Few plays later now, Bell is going to break some tackles. Look at that run. Pretty good. He's, man, alive. Look at that strength right there. Reminds me of myself. Well, no, it doesn't. 14-0 after the PAT. Later on, Baldwin with the ball now. And the pass to Charlie Warren, and he drops it. Nathaniel Thrash would recover it from Westside, and the Seminoles are in business again. They change sides, second quarter. Bell gets it in there, touchdown. This time PAT blocked. It's 20-0. However, Baldwin would have its turn to shine here. Ball snap to Pounds, hands it off to Salahuddin, and he would pull some moves, gets it in the end zone for the touchdown. They would go for the 2-point conversion to make it 20-8 if they get it. But the Seminoles hold on and win a wild one, 26-22 the final. Westside improves to 3-2 in Region 2 in Quad A. Braves fall to 2-3, and a big win for the Seminoles, who will host Howard next week. All right, here's Tucker now, and if there's ever a team that needed to bounce back from last week, it was Northeast. They had a rough loss, didn't they, last week?
Yeah, definitely. Blowing a big lead in that one, but a homecoming game against a team that hasn't won since week 4 of 2020. Good opportunity to bounce back, even if you are without star running back Nick Woodford.
That's right.
Here we go, Thompson Stadium, homecoming night for the Raiders. And they got the scoring started in a hurry in this one. How's the offense's first play of the game for a quick start? Reginald Glover out of the cannon on the quarterback keeper, and looks like he's going down, but no, sir. He's gone. 52-yard touchdown run for the sophomore QB. Raiders went for 2 and got it. Made it 8-0. Quick 3-and-out for the Jordan offense. That's how they say it over there.
I know.
Very short punt. Raiders in business again. This is their second offensive play. Glover completed. Javion Dooley in the senior scores. Gets the pylon. Extra point, no good. 14-0 Northeast. Second quarter now. More struggles for the Jordan offense and special teams too. It's on the ground. It's a foot race and a game of hot potato. Raiders get it and punch it into the end zone. Extra point good, 21-0. Homecoming going quite well. Raiders would return a punt for a score on the next Jordan drive and convert a 2-point try. Then another special teams mistake. Ramos, the punter, can't handle the snap. He's wrapped up. Turnover on downs. Glover looking for a man downfield. Can't find one, so he takes off. Picks up the Northeast first down. A few plays later, Glover going up top to Kayvon Conciaro, look at this grab.
Wow.
One-handed.
How about
One
that?
more look at this. The official rules it incomplete. Don't know what he saw. Maybe the ball moved.
Dang.
It's okay. We all make mistakes.
Where's
I
our
guess.
replay?
There it was. No worries.
I know.
Raiders punch it in on the ground. It's Taylon Sampson, 36-0 after the kick. Final play, first half. Glover steps up, sees his man in the corner of the end zone, finds him and connects. That's TJ Wright. Extra point, no good this time, but Northeast had a 42-0 halftime lead. That's when I left. I assume it was running clock in the second half. 49-0 the final score. Big bounce back win for Northeast.
You could have showed that replay to them. That would have been kind of nice of you, right?
Yeah, well, I was kind of far up and high away.
And we got NIL in high school. We can have replay.
Yeah,
well, they'll have it in the
we got it in
championship
state
game.
championships now, yeah.
Thank goodness for that.
Yep.
All right, Tuck, thank you very much. Jones County and Warner Robbins coming up right after this.
More highlights coming up on the End Zone. Tonight's catered meal for the End Zone crew is provided by Cow Pies Pizza. Food the whole family will love. Hashtag utterly delicious.
High school football is everything.
And for more Friday Night Football scores and highlights, you're in the End Zone. Brought to you in part by Macon and Robbins Bedroom and Mattress, Dublin Chevy Nissan, and Raphael Tire Master. With Bill Shanks, Tucker Sargent, and Shaaz Peerani.
High school football is everything.
Two of the best programs in Middle Georgia hooked up tonight in Warner Robbins as the Demons hosted Jones County. This was basically for the Region 2 5A championship, as both teams were 4-0 in the region coming into this one. Mike Chastain has been at Jones County now for 5 years, but before that, of course, he was the head coach at Warner Robbins for 3 years, so there's always a lot of fun with this storyline for this game. Here's Shaaz now for our Game of the Week.
Hey Bill, the Jones County Greyhounds senior class looking for their third region title in 4 years, while the Demons looking for their first since 2020. A lot on the line besides the region title, playoff implications, and home field advantage, as both of these teams will be making the playoffs regardless of what happens tonight. So let's see who can come out with the title right here at the MAC in Warner Robbins. A lot on the line tonight as both of these teams looking to take home some region hardware. We go to the opening kickoff. The Demons started off with a little bit of trickery and end up recovering the onside kick. A huge momentum shift to start the game. And oh boy, would it pay off as later in the drive, Cam Flowers gets the handoff, breaks an ankle there, takes another two and works his way to the outside pylon for the touchdown. Too quick for his own feet there as Demons go up 7-0 early in the ballgame. Now following Demons drive, former Greyhound quarterback John Anderson up to Flowers, a beautiful catch, and he's not done there. He fights his way in for the score, and Demons would go up 14-0, not even halfway through the first quarter. Now following Greyhound's drive, keep an eye on the bottom of the screen. Zion Reagans breaks his defender's ankle, so who finds him? Devin Edmonds with the wide open pass. That's an 80-yard touchdown, and the Greyhounds finally strike back and would trail 14-7. Now after a penalty-filled drive, the Demons would add 3 more points on the field goal and would lead 17-7. Now following Jones County drive in good position to score, Edmonds rolls out to his right, takes his time, and would find a wide open Tyler Stewart for the score, and Greyhounds would trail 17-14. Now Demons with the ball, it's 4th and 10, they're going for it. Anderson takes a hit up to Isaiah Canyon with a remarkable catch that puts the Demons at the 2-yard line, and they would make use as later Rashawn Dinkins jumps in for the score, and Demons up 23-14 after the extra point is blocked. Now Greyhounds with the ball with under 2 minutes left to play, looking to put some points on the board, but a little miscommunication and Edmonds throws an easy interception to Jeremiah Cray, would return that to the 30-yard line, and guess what? Demons would go ahead and make use of that as later in the drive. This time, Dinkins with the wide open run to the end zone, as Demons would lead 30-14 at halftime. Now the opening drive of the second half. Anderson steps back and launches it. A perfect ball to a wide open Flowers for a 53-yard touchdown that would end up being the nail in the coffin as the Demons go on to win a chippy region title bout, 43-28. A dominant victory for the Demons from start to finish as they now have beat the Greyhounds for a 4th consecutive time and win their first region title since 2020. Warner Robbins now will finish off their regular season at home against Locust Grove, while Greyhounds looking to bounce back as they take on Union Grove and looking to lock in the 2 seed for the playoffs. Bill, that's all I've got from the MAC. Back to you.
Big surprise there. All right, thank you, Shaaz, very much. The scoreboard's coming up right after this. Morning at 11:30 on the Superstations with our own Jeff Dancer hosting Dog Talk. 93.1 FM in Macon, 105.9 FM in Warner Robins, 98.3 FM in South Central Georgia, and all over the world at thesuperstations.com. All right, let's get to the scoreboard now and see what's going on. Houston County 26-14 over Tift County. Howard, over West Lawrence by 2 touchdowns. Spalding in a huge game for Region 2 in Quad A beats Perry 31-22. They're the region champs. Mary Persons, how about this for the region championship? They beat Upson Lee on the road tonight, 15-0. Peach County all over Pike County 46-10. Rutland in the fourth quarter was leading Kendrick 34-8. Bleckley County, the region champs for Region 2 in Single A Division 1. A great win over Swainsboro, 21-20. Dublin all over East Lawrence. Dooley County over Telfair by 6. Wilcox County beats Hawkinsville 34-7. Wilkinson County beats Hancock Central 14-6. In the fourth quarter, Johnson County leading Twiggs 41-0. Macon County all over Taylor County. That's a big win right there for the Bulldogs. They've won 3 straight. And Sly County, they're now 9-0. They beat Marion County 36-0. All right, that's our program for this Friday night. We'll wrap up the regular season next week. For now, I'm Bill Shanks. Thanks for being with us. And for all of us at 41 NBC, good night.